All right. We are live on YouTube. You say YouTube?
Yes, YouTube. Facebook is not allowing it.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Y'all ready to rumble tonight? Make sure you guys, I want to say hello to you guys that are on YouTube as well as TikTok. We have some technical difficulty. You did. You don't know. I got 3 baby mamas. You talking about a woman? I'm a Sagittarian. All right, Taurus from Texas. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Talking about a woman. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm 48 years old. A woman. Huh. Thank you. All right. Now, all right, we got Aries. We got Aries, Trironda. We got Mother Susan, Gemini. We got Capricorn, Brother Mario. Okay, we are ready, y'all. Now, let me tell y'all something. I showed y'all a book last night, but I also, guys, I need y'all to order this book right here. I'm going to show y'all these books. These books help you gain fundamental understanding of how to work the power of the songs, basically scripture. And no matter what type of spirituality that you guys are in there, let me tell y'all something. I appreciate y'all chiming in with me tonight. Also, remember, my name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. Guys, I am here for tonight. I want to say, as we get ready to start, good evening, Cancer in the house, Kimberly Dawkins. Then I got me another Cancer, Brother Johnny. All right. I just want to make sure I acknowledge everyone. I want to talk to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Thank you so very much for joining us on tonight. I thank each and every one of you guys for chiming in with me. And this is going to be an exciting time for many of you guys because we're going to be dealing with Tuesday. And y'all know I believe in as above, so below. Remember, I teach universal laws, which make them applicable to each and every one. Doesn't matter if you're in Ifa, doesn't matter if you're in Voodoo, Santeria, Christianity, Solitary Witch, Aj, Root Worker, Hoodoo Worker, universal in everything's energy. And if you understand these principles, you can be more effective. Another reason, all right, my son is here, Cancer in the house. Another reason that I teach this, that when you go to your spiritualist or the person that's performing the work, this should make it easier for you to have a more amicable and a more effective relationship with that spiritualist, no matter what the tradition is or the practice is. A lot of you guys go into these spiritual ATRs expecting way too much and trying to get way too little. A lot of you guys get in and you think because you get initiated, that has granted you all power in heaven and earth. That is not true as well. If you get an Nganga, it does not grant you all power in heaven and earth. You would have to master your spirituality. And remember, all spiritual practices deal with your ancestors. So make sure that you have a very strong and connected relationship with your ancestors. Okay? And we're going to get started tonight. Now, I want to show you guys this candle. And I was telling you guys the other night about this particular candle. This is a reversal candle. It is black on top, white at the bottom. It's black on top, white on the bottom. Now, what is the purpose? Is Mars as above, so below. Why would you want to reverse right here? Anytime people are attacking your health. All right, Julie Sweats, Gemini in the house. Thank you so much. Now, when you are dealing with certain aspects of your life, you need to understand enough information. And this is not doing work for other people, but this will help you understand that there's different spirits that deal with every aspect of your life. There's different energy, different ashe, different formulas, different practices that may attack your situation or your health problem. I want to show you guys this candle. I had one of my clients go through some health issues and
It's Jelly Sweets.
Jelly Sweets. I'm just so sorry. I mess up everybody's name because I make up people's name all the time. Jelly Sweets. She don't get offended. They know I mean well. Now, I burnt this candle for her, and I want y'all, when I tell you guys about burning candles, look how clear her candle is. Right? All the way down to the inside. Look at that. I did this for a client concerning their health. and she's already out the hospital recovering. Y'all see this? Look how clear this candle is. A reversal candle for health. Now, look at the inside. She said, see that Julie Sweet? She said, I'm not offended, Apostle. I know. Julie what?
Jelly.
Jelly?
Sweet.
Jelly Sweet. Jelly, Julie, honey. She got me. But I want y'all to look inside that candle, right? So a lot of times when you fix a candle, a lot of times people think, sometimes if you fix them correctly, what you need to watch is the burn and how much. Now this cleared up everything, and this was a health candle, because this is what it initially looked like after I prepared it. So I want y'all to look at that. Okay? So when you're doing reversal work, now I also got this other candle that I showed you guys. This is a reversal. Hey there, good evening, Cancer in South Carolina. This is the reversal candle, but this candle is black on top, green at the bottom. Y'all see that? You can order them on Facebook, or you can actually have me prepare one from my website. Black on the top, green at the bottom. This is something that you will use to unblock your heart chakra or your finances. All right? There's different color for different reasons. All right. I want to break my table before Thanksgiving. Now, I want to show y'all this, because we're dealing with Mars, right? How many of you guys heard of dragon's blood? How many of you guys heard of dragon's blood? Because we're dealing with Mars tonight, okay? Y'all see that? Dragon's blood? Now, I'm burning one of the big... These are not the regular ones, because y'all know I'm a Sagittarian, so I'm extra. So they're really long stems, right? How many of y'all heard of dragon's blood? Now, why would you use dragon blood? A lot of people don't realize that dragon blood is a resin from a tree. And the reason why I would use dragon blood, especially on a Tuesday, if you want to remove negative energy. All right, Angie Sagittarius in the house. Not only remove negative energy, you can also remove parasitic energy. Now, let me tell y'all this. Anytime you are dealing with people all right, love dragon blood. Now, let me tell y'all something that why you would use dragon blood. If somebody is going to the cemetery on you and it is draining your energy, because normally when you deal with the dead or you deal with dead things, it drains the life force from the individual, whether it's a man or a woman. All right. The reason why you want to burn dragon's blood, because parasites suck what? A physical parasite will suck the blood from some. So a spiritual parasite will suck your energy. So this will remove certain parasitic. Now there are certain herbs and palos that people use that they inflict parasitic energy on the person to drain them of their power, their energy, their health, their success, their wealth, whatever. But this is something very, very good if you know how to properly prepare dragon's blood. Now, I'm not talking about just getting some dragon's blood, lighting it, and you walking away. Understand, Mars is an aggressive energy, okay? Posse here. Now, I told y'all, these are not the same two books. I've been showing y'all this. This is the other book. They both are talking about Success with Psalms and the Power of Psalms, right? These are two different books, all right? So don't be talking about, I didn't understand. Study to show yourself approved. That gives you some basic knowledge, okay? Now, why we want to talk about this tonight when we talk about spirituality and doing work. Candle work is very different from working with incense. Mojo bags are different than working with the crossroad. A lot of you guys try to deal with magic or spirituality like it's all one and the same. And then is it an extension or different categories depending on what you are dealing with and the purposes where you're working, okay? Now, we want to talk about this tonight because this is Mars. Mars is about initiation, getting stuff started. It's about charging or empowering. It is a warlike energy. So it's the warrior's energy, Mars. My moon is in Mars. My moon is in Aries, okay? Rising sign Aries, also sun sign Aries, as well as moon. This is an aggressive energy. Now, one of the scriptures that I want to deal with tonight is coming from Matthew, the 26th chapter, 41. And y'all gonna understand. It says, what's happening around you? To all of you guys that are new to this, but ain't true to this, for all you guys that are practicing spirituality and you hopping from one tradition to the next, It's not good. Stability is important. All right, Kimberly Simpson. All right, another Gemini that came in. Now let Apostle Ela help you if you allow me. Remember, I'm a Sagittarius. I don't tell nobody what to do. You make your own choices. Matthew 26, verse 11. No, I'm sorry, verse 41. Oh, I must miss it. Okay. Matthew, the 26th chapter, verse 41. It said, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys that are in practicing spirituality, I need you to if you're going to really walk this walk, you got to know what's happening around you. A lot of you guys that say that you are in, all right, Al-Marie, Taurus in the house. A lot of you guys that are saying that you are spiritual and that you are connected to your Orishas, or you're connected to your spirit, or you're connected to your ancestors, or you're connected to the Loas, your Ngangas. It doesn't matter. You need to know what's happening around you if you're going to be effective in spirituality. When I say happening around you, I'm not just talking about in your house. I'm talking about in the supermarket. I'm talking about when you're walking down the walkway. Some of you guys, what's going on? You'll see something on a walkway. You'll see something in a crossroad. You will see you're not paying attention to what is happening around you. All right, T. Carter, greetings. The reason why I'm talking about this, we're talking about Mars. We're talking about aggressive energy. This is what's happening around you. What's happening with your husband? What's happening with your wife? What's happening with you? Are they tracking stuff in your house? Are they in places that they're bringing back negative energy into your household? How many out here know about roaches? Roaches. There are certain things that we bait one roach, and we poison that one roach, and that roach take it back to the nest. A lot of you guys are not watching what's happening. You praying for protection, but you ain't watching. You praying for prosperity, but you're not watching. You're praying for healing, but you're not watching. Watching means to observe. Observe what you are asking. Make it rain on a brother. I'm sitting down so I can't twerk. When you are really trying to walk your spiritual journey, you need to pay attention to your environment. You need to be paying attention to what you've been asking for. You need to be paying attention to what somebody else may be asking for you. Because this is what happens when a lot of you got other people praying for you. Some of y'all don't know what's going on because you got too many hands in the pot. You got too many people praying or doing spiritual work for you. Remember this. Every lawyer has a difference. Thank you so much for sharing my life. Let me tell you guys, if you like up under my video and share my videos, it helps the algorithm with Apostle Ela. All right? I need you to understand, it doesn't matter if you are a novelist. It doesn't matter if you are pro at this. What is happening around you? As you pray for protection, are you watching for the evidence? Depending on what type of prayer. Did you do 55 and 54? Did you do 109? Did you do a reversal? Did you ask God to open your roads? Did you do a blockbuster? You should not be utilizing certain things and not paying attention to what you have requested. It says watch and pray. You guys writing petitions down. You burning your petition. All right, if you go to the crossroads and you do a work at the crossroad represent energy movement perpendicular from north, south, east, and west. Energy coming in, energy going out. What if you did a crossroad and it's only a three-way crossroad? Then you need to understand the type of magic or the magic that you're doing. So when you are looking for manifestation, you understand you only did a crossroad of three-way versus somebody else went to a crossroad that's four-way. Thank you so much. They're lighting it up tonight. Why is this important? Because how can you be able to guesstimate when something is going to manifest, and why are you going to be able to look for what you prayed for if you're not observing things? All right there. Okay. Now, if you're trying to stop a hex, if you're trying to stop somebody from hexing you, you need to do Psalms 142. We're going to talk about it tonight. If you're trying to get uncrossed, because we're talking about Mars energy, how do you know what to do? Or if you cannot hire somebody, there are certain things you have to realize. Even a doctor will tell you, if this is an aggressive cancer, they got to take aggressive measures. A lot of you guys are in opposition with certain people and you're not paying attention. How aggressive this energy is moving for you or against you. You can find those books on Amazon. I didn't buy them off of Amazon, but Amazon I'm pretty sure you can find them. I'll show it to you again. This is not going to make you a know-it-all. This is just a template, a certain guide. If you lack certain skills or certain gifts or abilities, a lot of things go into your spiritual practice. Please do not get certain things and think you got the encyclopedia for all spirituality. Do not think that somebody else don't have that book. Okay? I think a lot of people get into spirituality and they feel like they the only one know about reversal incense. They the only one know about High John the Conqueror. They think they only one know about crystals or graveyards or moldavite. For whatever reason that is no wisdom. Okay? If you're trying to get uncrossed, Psalms 139. If you're trying to stop a hex, Psalm 142. And if you're trying to get uncrossed, it's Psalm 139. All right? You will use pine oil to do this. Okay? A lot of y'all with the olive oil, I'm telling you, use pine oil to uncross yourself. And if that don't work, then you need to hire somebody of a greater grade. It's just that simple. I'm not going to make this complicated. If you want to guard against evil spirits, you need Psalm 109. A lot of you guys need to start taking aggressive measures when you understand what is happening around you instead of waiting for the last moment. Okay, I got you. I just read it. Jelly sweets. I got it right that time, y'all. Now, this is the kind of stuff that people don't want to stick around for. And I'm going to tell you why. Because most people want to do what they want to do. And I'm cool with that. But when y'all get into trouble, when you get into mishaps in your life and you mess around and get in the midst of a flow of some aggressive energy, if you have never been cursed for real, if you have never been hexed for real, if you have never been, what I'm talking about seems like blah, blah, blah. But if you have ever been in real spiritual warfare, you know that this is very, very important. I also want to talk about, all right, Alicia Sanders, how are you doing, sweet? I also want to talk about what tools are you using? Now, those that have tobacco, and we're going to talk about things that are ruled by Mars. I'm here for it tonight. Thank you for sharing my live. I appreciate this. Make sure you guys are liking my video and sharing it. Now, tobacco is something that most people realize that doesn't matter. EFOG, we all basically use it. Native Americans, we all use tobacco. Tobacco is ruled by Mars. Now, this is what I personally feed my ancestors with, plus other things. But tobacco, and if you use, most Spanish people smoke the cigars. Tobacco, they are energized. Remember I said as above, so below. So they're energizing or empowering their spirits with tobacco. Okay? Or they're empowering Darren Keeson. Thank you so much, Brother Mario. I almost forgot. All right. And tobacco is not only ruled by Mars, but it's a fire element. So it can also be used for protection. Okay? When you see people with those cigars in their mouth and they blowing smoke on their ngangos or their workstation or candles and stuff, they're empowering because Mars empowers people, places, and things. Tobacco, fire element. Then we have a herb by the name of hops. It is also ruled by Mars, and but it's the air. Has the air element. It's highly protective, psychic abilities, healing, dream work, and divination. Remember, the air element is logic. It's atmosphere. So when you're working with Mars energy, you have hops. So you know what I'm talking about. This is such a good herb to burn or work with when you want to do open aggressively. Remember, anything that I'm showing you tonight is an aggressive energy because Mars is an aggressive energy. It initiates stuff. So hops is very protective of your atmosphere, protective of your home, protective of your car, protective of your children, protective of your ideas, protective of your social media platforms. Hops is a very good herb to use. Then we got, most Latin people love this. It's called rue. Some people, Spanish people call it ruda. Now, ruda is ruled by Mars, but it is the fire element. A lot of people use this as a return to sender. When they bathe with rue or ruda, they use this to return negative energy. Remember, Mars is aggressive. Anytime that you're working with Mars energy, you're being aggressive. For all you people saying, I ain't trying to do nothing. When you are tampering with Mars energy, you are being aggressive. Whether you're being aggressive defensively or offensively, you're still being aggressive because this is how this energy works. This is also good in prosperity. All right, Miss Barbara Brooks, thank you for joining us, sweetheart. This is also good for removing evil eye, removing jinx, also removing negative energy when it comes to your home or placing things around to keep negativity out. Now, if you're not carrying out ceremonies over these herbs, you just got herbs. That means you just got a salad, okay? Understand that anything I'm showing you, make sure that you're in a place to consecrate or assign a spirit or energy or entity to these particular objects. But rule is the bomb. Good to know. Yes, this is an aggressive. Now, this is, like I said, this is a fire element. So this is about energy. This, you can be a protective, offensive, or defensive. Now, I know y'all got some of this. I don't care how broke you is. I know you got some of this. Black pepper. Black pepper. Mary said, I love rue. Yes. Now, rue ain't going to protect you from everything. But it does. Is if you use it correctly and it's prepared correctly, it can really move a lot of negativity. Now, don't make your whole life about negativity, okay? Don't make your life all about people getting. But this is the day that you can open your dreams through Mars. Because I think that a lot of times people make Mars all about enemy work. It's really not. It can work in love. It can work in finances. It can work in protection. It can work in road opening. It can empower your altar. It can empower your ancestors. It can empower your psychic abilities. It can empower your prophetic word if you're in the church. If you can use one of these elements to protect a prayer or a spoken word that you're spoken. But black pepper, y'all look at this. Everybody got black in. Somebody said you have courses. I have a lot of information on my YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. I got a lot of information in there. But what I want to explain to you guys, my Patreon has a lot of information in there. I have a Patreon account. Now, let me tell y'all something about Mars. Mars also rules black pepper. And it's also a fire element. Now, I actually used black pepper one time to run somebody out of a business. Run them from their location. I've done that. And I didn't use it like in this format. You know, you buy the black pepper and then the little corn balls. The black corn balls. I used those and I dropped them down. I prayed over my carried out ceremony. But listen what it does. Because it's Mars. It's aggressive. It wards off negativity. It's used for cursing. And it's also used for protection. When you want to work with black pepper, only work with black pepper in the sense that you are defending yourself, your family. Yeah, peppercorn. Thank you, sweetheart. Black repels negativity or dark magic, as I like to say. And that is making sure that you know what you're doing when you're working with black pepper. Because if you don't have enough energy or ashe or chi, this stuff can reverse on you. Remember, you're dealing with aggressive energy. And if somebody's more powerful than you or more skilled than you, they can reverse that same aggressive energy and place it back on you. Now, I'm going to give y'all a little secret. Like sometimes when I'm dealing with stuff, I say I return this back to my enemies. I reverse this upon their own heads. I set their curse, their negativity right on their crown. That's how I do it. I do a lot of ways. But I place whatever they done or trying to do against me, I place it right on their head. So while they're washing their arms and their body, I'm blocking their aura with their own negative energy. And it's hard for you to block your own energy. This is why make sure before you attack somebody spiritually, before y'all, especially in the church, I'm going to war. I put my war clothes on. You better make sure you in the right and that you are capable of carrying out that particular work. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I am a pro at reversing stuff, because a lot of people get into spirituality always trying to, with their insecurity, trying to hurt people. Now, let me explain something to y'all. If you get on this social media platform, make sure you know your stuff. And I hope you ain't got but one. I hope you got more than one bottle of oil. Now, I got another one. I told you I'm here for it tonight because I'm going to do some readings tonight. What time is it? Okay. This is also called Cumin. 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 It is ruled by Mars as well, which is aggressive, and it's a fire element. I'm a fire sign, y'all. It is used for protection, love, lust. Remember, Mars is about that action. Exorcism, repelling evil, for binding, for peace and tranquility. Now, how many would ever think that Mars is about peace? Most people don't think about peace on Tuesday. But Medea said, if you got a piece of steel, you're going to keep you some peace. Mars will keep your borders, your home, your finances at peace, free of disturbance, okay? Now, I know I gave you a lot, but my point is there are so many different things that you can utilize to help yourself if you know what you're doing. If you do not know what you're doing, sir or ma'am, when you're working with certain sigils and working with certain energies, Mars, Samael is the archangel that rules on Tuesday. It is the angel of poison. He's a very aggressive spirit, aggressive angel. Also, Ogun, Zarabanda, any hot peto spirit, any aggressive ancestor. If you got an ancestor that like to fight, today would be the day to energize them or give them ashe or give them offerings to protect you, to keep peace around your life, to help you start your business, help you start initiate a conversation, initiate a business, or initiate a relationship. Mars is not just for to go to war. Remember, open your mind, open your understanding, and get a better understanding of that particular ashe, that planet, that energy. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of us do our spirituality a disservice when we only go based off what we read. If you're out here, thank you so much for the fireworks. If you're coming against somebody and you do not understand what you're doing and you're a one-trick pony, that is dangerous, okay? Remember, Mars is for it to initiate or instigate, getting things started, to charge or empower. It is also warrior energy. My moon is in Aries, so that's why I'm always got plenty of energy and vitality, and I don't mind going to war in a couple battles. Now, all right, if you want me to read for you tonight, possibly here for it, but I want to tell y'all about that dragon's blood because that's also ruled by Mars and it's a fire element as well. But there's other elements that Mars operate in. Thank you so much. I've been doing this since I was a child. I'm 48 years old. I want y'all guys to realize spirituality is a study of life and nature. If you want to be strong in your spirituality, you need to know your own energy, your own ashe, your own chi. Do not be out here in these streets talking about what Ogun gonna do for you when you don't even know your own ancestors. Make sure that you building a spiritual relationship. So I love dragon blood. Yes. Also use dragon blood to empower your works. Make them stronger. Make them more aggressive. Feed it to your ancestors. Okay? It also stirs up the spirits. All right? I appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not liked my click like or share, please do so. I just want y'all to see. Now, before we get to this part, if you want me to burn incense for you tonight, please cash out Apostle Ely $20 and state which incense. And if you want me to read for you tonight, Apostle cash out $20 as well. These are the cards that I read from. I'm a baby when it comes to spiritual knowledge. You're in the right place, honey. Make sure you join my YouTube account. It's a lot of stuff on there, and my Patreon. Can you please call me when you get? Yes, I can. I will call you when I get off. T. Carter. All right. Now, let me explain something to you guys. As you are opening yourself in your spiritual walk, I want to say this too. Make sure that you have certain protection around you. Don't be out here meditating and you're not guarding your mind. You don't be out here walking around. Watch what's happening around your environment, especially when you're asking spirit to do certain things. And it doesn't matter if it's an ancestor, doesn't matter if it's a Loa, doesn't matter if it's an Inkisi, doesn't matter if it's angel. At this point, when you that young in spirituality, it don't matter if it's a good or bad spirit, or good or bad energy, a light energy or dark energy. It really don't matter. You need to make sure that you are protecting yourself. And if you are that young in spirituality, do not make your own protection oil. Pay the money and let somebody else do your protection work until you get to a place that you're able to protect yourself. You got to think about it in the terms of an eagle. Them eaglets, that mother and that father do all the protecting until they get strong enough to be able to fly and protect themselves. All right? I sent cash out for Blockbuster Burn. Is that you, Brother Mario?
Yes.
Okay. And the reason why some of you guys don't understand that they are sending cash out for me to burn incense, I don't do too much of it. But you're doing something tonight, you're learning. And before you get involved in anything, I don't even care if it's Christianity. Study. Don't just get involved. Okay? Let me write this down so I don't forget. Last time I was calling the wrong name. Okay, I got it. If you want me to burn the High John the Conqueror root, incense, healing incense, love incense, I have that. A lot of this stuff that I'm saying is also on my website, Oil of Gladness. But I burn it in my pot because I've already did a whole lot of work in my pot. So the spirit and the energy is strong, and that gives you ability to get some of the energy out of my pot. I have the Oil of Gladness, Ancestor incense, Reversal incense, my triple threat, ain't no joke. Peace incense, better business, money blessing. That's what I'm burning tonight. Road opener, blockbuster. Y'all ain't getting none of that. I ain't gonna lie. And my mental clarity. Ash Gemini, what's up, baby? Ash in the house. I'm gonna burn some of this right here. Now, a lot of you guys, as you are trying to grow, please understand the power of observation. Don't be out here praying, calling and summoning, and you ain't paying attention to what's happening around you. Also, make sure you're doing your cleansing. I have a bath cleanser on my website. If you know how to make your own cleanser, sir, ma'am, do so. But make sure you're doing your cleansing. And just like when you do a cleansing and you do it properly, it's almost like wearing white. You have to be particular about the people and the places that you hang around. Just very intuitive and knowing stuff. I am dreaming of deceased loved ones. Just don't know what to do. When you're dreaming of certain things, I have a ancestor incense that works well with that. Also mental clarity. But you always ask the proper questions. Who, what, when, and why. And the reason why I say that is because you don't want to learn from anybody in particular without your ancestors giving permission to. And the reason why I'm saying that, because you have to work with the ancestors in certain practices, whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Palo. You know, in my bloodline, I can work with almost all ATRs. Okay. But my thing is, you need to know what's natural, being either your natural Ajay or witch, or what flows naturally to you, and you're gonna find that out dealing with the ancestors. And if they're coming to you, ask them, what did they practice? Did they practice hoodoo? Did they practice voodoo? What did they practice? They'll tell you. They're your ancestors. All right, reading for Andy the Aquarius. All right, got you. All right, and when you're learning spirituality, guys, please take it slow. This is not a sprint. This is a lifelong journey. And learn from people you resonate with, especially if there's a practice that you're in that they are practicing. But every spirituality or spiritual tradition needs a certain level of foundational truth. Because the only way that you're going to get strong in you got to base it off of some spiritual truths. And those are universal laws. Look that up. For to burn some more of this money incense. Andy the Aquarius. All right. We're going to read for Andy the Aquarius. Put this up here. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hearken unto my voice, fulfill ye these desires. Show me what is going on with Andy the Aquarius. Andy the Aquarius. Andy the Aquarius. What is it that this Aquarius needs to be paying attention to? What is Andy the Aquarius. What is it that you want him to be paying attention to? What is going on? What is in the dark? Bring it to the light of my eyes. Reveal to my sight. That Ebasa Rabashe Idiosai Andy the Aquarius. Show me what is going on with Andy the Aquarius. All right. One more time? Okay. All right. Here we go. Andy the Aquarius. Now let me explain something this, because Aquarius energy, when the age of Aquarius, finish what you start. That's your first card. They want you to complete what you start. Focus from the word of Lamed Kuf Bet. It said, I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. Now, this is talking about you starting into your spirituality, because it's talking about spiritual nature. This is your first card coming up. So whatever you're doing spiritually, they want you to continue in your journey. And it's also saying, look at that. Y'all should see this. It's also talking about your goals, your tasks that you will be endeavoring into of a spiritual nature. Then it's talking about your middle card, talking about eradicating plagues or any form of affliction. Did I show the first card? I want to mess y'all. That was the first card. This is the second card. Andy the Aquarius. Right now, they want you to eradicate any plague or affliction. The scripture that speaks, it said, many of the afflictions of the righteous, but God shall deliver them out of them all. This is talking about right now what's going on in your present life. It says, using this name summons forth the light to wipe out these plagues at the root. Whatever affliction is going on shall be wiped out at the root. It says, think about smoking, cancer, AIDS, pollution, nuclear war, depression, heart disease, hatred, or any plague that affects the world. Now summon forth the light to wipe out these plagues from the root. Whatever is going on right now that is bringing any type of affliction or it's more than aggravation. It talks about, it said that this will call whatever going on right now. Psalm 37 will be 35 and 37 will be the Psalms that you read tonight, because it's talking about eradicating affliction. Now your outcome card is talking about the fear of God. Andy, the Aquarius. It says, the lead mem bet. It says, I am aware of divine sparks in every person. Their true essence is awakened in my heart. I become wiser in the ways of the world. I perceive the repercussion of my every word and deed. I know that sharing acts towards others are also in my best interest. By this being your outcome card, Andy, and it's your first card is talking about finishing things that you started spiritually. It is also talking about removing affliction, and now it's speaking about paying attention. Be mindful of what you're saying and what you're doing. It said utilize the wisdom from the world that you learn. Understanding that you're dealing with other people that also are divine too. There's something going on, but this is talking about you're going to be able to overcome it through wisdom. Wisdom, to me, I'm a Sagittarian. It talks about insight. So basically utilizing the experiences, continue on your spiritual workings, and this will actually end up, you're overcoming the situation. But I would tell you to be patient, because in order for something to be plucked up by the root, it's going to disturb some foundation. But Psalm 35:37, sir. Al Marie. All right. Tree Rhonda, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. I put this thing on my head. I got this thing on my head so tight. I feel like y'all ever had somebody do braids in your head and your hair so tight you can't even close your eyes? I think I went too far with this wrap, because it is tight on my head. I wrote Trionda reversal. Hey, gorgeous. Yeah, if I didn't have, because the reason I got this hat on, people have been attacking me off and on through the day. They know I'm rising on this social media platform. And then we got Al Marie. She got Blockbuster. And guys, I'm going to explain something when I get through writing this down so I don't forget nobody. Brother Mario, you had something on there?
Yeah, mine was Blockbuster.
Yeah, Mario's Blockbuster. Okay. When you're working with incense is about atmosphere. Always remember that. If you're burning anything, I don't care if it's resin on a charcoal or the way I do in my bags of incense, or even these stick incense. Y'all remember I told y'all about the Motivite? Yeah, let me burn some more of this. I'm burning some more of this Motivite. But Motivite incense. Remember, when you're working with incense, you're working with the air element. Okay? Don't ever forget that you're creating the atmosphere or the vibration or the frequency necessary in order for you to be able to meditate, to manifest, or to protect yourself. When you put protection around, it makes it hard for bad spirits to move in your space. The purpose of burning incense, especially for protection, it makes it hard, difficult, or nearly impossible for spirits to move in your atmosphere or your particular space, okay? Your home, your business. The reason why you burning in your business is to make it hard for somebody to hex, jinx, or curse your business. The reason why you do it in your bedroom, to make it hard for negative energy to break up your relationship. Are y'all understanding? This is why you work with incense and air element, okay? Me too, I've been on the serious. Yes, honey. Let me tell y'all something. Jealousy is crueler than the grave. But just because they're attacking don't mean they're winning. Y'all hear me? Just because people attacking don't mean they're winning. Now, the reason why I want to talk about that, make sure that you just don't listen to my knowledge and then you go home and get you some tobacco or get you some Ruda. Make sure you know what you're doing. One thing about anybody that's responsible, I know I'm like right here, I feel like a Chinese. Oh God. I was trying to rush. Woo! I feel it. I hope my edges are still here when I take this off. Oh. Yeah, people, and let me tell y'all something. In order to be successful in spirituality, please get very good at protection. I have this my pendulum, one of my favorite pendulums. It is labradorite. What kind of tools are you working with? What kind of things do you have at your disposal? Make sure that when you're out here doing this, and this ain't even you messing with nobody. This just to protect yourself, okay? I know a lot of people come on, they just be watching my stuff so they can see, they can figure me out or try to do certain things. It's not gonna work. Only thing that happened today is I put this thing on too tight. And I did that to me because I was rushing. And when I tell you I got it locked in here like pliers, woo! Good God from Zion. I'm shocked that I can't even do a reading. I'm surprised that the thoughts can even get through this band. My God. But that's why a lot of times I tell you guys, pay attention. Watch as well as pray. Look in your environment. I'm not telling you, anytime that there's something there for you to know, the Spirit will lead you and make you look at something. Certain things that you will see that's out of place. You're like, wait a minute. What does thing say? What don't belong? And you'll look around and say, where does that come from? If it's meant for you and you're praying, if somebody's putting something down, you're going to find out. If your feet are burning, that means that you walked somewhere that there was negative. You picked up some negative energy. You need to cleanse your feet. Some of you guys, especially if you're up on the spiritual attack, don't just bring your clothes in and lay down, especially if you know that people are aggressively attacking you. Do not go to sleep with those undergarments. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. A lot of you guys do not operate in the spirit of wisdom. When there's a war going on, that's why in the church we call them war clothes. Take your war clothes out and cleanse. And make sure you're wrapping yourself before you go to sleep. Because most people, all right, Verna, how you doing? Greetings to you as well. That's why a lot of people get messed up before they wake up. I'm going to say that again. A lot of people get messed up before they wake up because people attack. Yeah, better late than never. I'm going to say it like that. It's more important that you protect yourself before you go to bed and you burn certain things. Now, let me tell y'all something. All of you that are afraid to keep a candle lit because you worried about your house burning down, you got other stuff going on. Yes, you need to be fire safe. But if you're a real spiritualist and you are really guarding and protect, let me tell y'all something. When you are practicing spirituality, make sure you know what's going on in your environment. Make sure that you know what's going on with you. Make sure that you have the proper tools in order for you to be effective. And let me say this again. Do not wait till things get out of control before you get some help. Y'all seen wrestling and they be in trouble and they be trying to tag the other person, but the other person know they got them. They make sure they can't get on that other side. They bring them on the other side of the ring. Don't let your enemies get you like that. I was just thinking about you out of the blue today. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody thinking about me. Make sure y'all liking those videos and sharing them. I appreciate that as well. The reason why I'm telling you guys this is because a lot of you guys are blaming other people for what they're doing when you're not doing what you need to be doing to protect yourself. Everybody has a personal responsibility for self. Okay? You can't be out here in these streets talking about what somebody else doing. When they be in store, they go to coughing. I got a spray bottle in my truck. I be spraying my nasal pad. I spray my truck down. I don't care. I don't care. I don't trust nobody when it comes to me. Huh? And that's saints included. Thank you for sharing my life. Huh? Just being real with you. Because you have to protect you so you can be around to do what God has called you to do. Some of you guys right now have not ordered my healing incense. I don't know what's wrong with you. This is some good stuff. I be burning it in my church sometime. Especially the ones that come in and don't like the bathe. Are you doing readings? It's just, I'm doing readings. If you want me to read for you, Cash App Apostle Ely $20. I got a few more minutes. I got 10 minutes. Let me tell y'all something. In these spiritual streets, that's whether you around poor people or rich people. People got stuff going on, and you need to make sure. I don't care if it's best of friends. I don't care if it's husband and wife. You still need to clean. Because you don't know what's going on up in their mind. And you don't know what's going on in their energy. And you need to make sure that you're protecting yourself. I tell mothers all the time. I give them an example. If your child got a cold and you're going to tend to your child, so that means that you don't protect yourself just because it's your child? Of course that doesn't mean that. Protect yourself. I don't care how much I love my saints, how much I love my clientele. I'm going to protect myself. Okay? Possibly going to do that. All right? Brother Martin, did anybody else come through? Let me tell y'all something. If your mindset about readings are about just to be entertained, to see if somebody can tell you something that's going on in your life, you in this for the wrong reason. When I get readings or I do readings, my objective is to give you a guidance in what's going on in your life, what's happening around, so you can, as an adult man or adult woman, make better decisions or the best decisions based off your circumstance or situation. Okay? The purpose of being spiritual is to hear from the spirit world regarding what's going on, because they are watching us. And so they know where your blessing at, they know where your enemy at, they know where your where your opportunities are, they know what's going on with you health wise. I had to keep my Ori head wrap. Yeah, let me tell you, you got that right. Let me tell y'all something. If you watching me, step your spiritual game up. Thank you so much for sharing my video. To be led in the plain path. Exactly. With clarity. Jelly sweets.
That's right. You got it right.
Y'all see that? I got it right. Jelly sweets. Yes. I got it right again. 2 times in a row, one night. Now, when I tell you protect your head, maybe you cannot use there's cascarilla is a white egg-shell. You don't have to be initiated into Santeria or any African TR to use cascarilla, but I would advise you to have that prepared or blessed by somebody, or if you're already initiated, bless it yourself. You're welcome. Love your wisdom. Oh, thank you so much. The whole thing about me being a Sagittarian is give you as much wisdom without revealing mysteries of these ATRs. But it doesn't hurt anybody if you guys have more insight of how to conduct yourself, of how to operate as an Aries, how to operate as a Taurus, how to operate as a Gemini, how to operate as an Aquarius, how to operate as a Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius. This stuff is so important because that's the energy you bring to the spiritual working. If your genealogy, let me tell y'all something. I don't smoke. But if they do an autopsy right now on me, they'll find smoke in my lung. I burn so much incense. I am not a drinker, but I drink liquor for my spirits. But I'm not a drinker. All right? There's a lot of things I do not do for me as for pleasure, but then I do them from a spiritual perspective. There's things that I have to do every single day, no matter what's going on, whether I'm feeling good, whether I'm feeling bad, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad. There are certain rituals I have to partake in every single day to keep myself strong. Okay? She said, you got it, Apostle. I know that's right. I did that. No, yes, Brother John said I got it. Yes, sir. Now, I also want to say this. Just because you see other people with stuff, please, all my babies, I don't care if you're a baby witch, I don't care if you're a baby tadpole, all you that are new to any practice, it's just like you got fired from a job or you left a job and you get another job. You have to learn how that particular company functions. If you move from one area to another area, unless you done been there before, you need to learn how that area functions. Okay? To all you babes, Stop rushing out here, getting all these tools when you have not mastered your own energy. David took off Saul's armor because that is not how he got his victories prior to the situation. If all you know is Christianity, baby, leave voodoo alone. Master Christianity and the concepts and the precepts in Christianity before you try to venture off into something else. Because they all build on one another. Because all religions come out of one said religion. Okay? I am definitely here for the guidance. Thank you so much. Do not. I've seen people watch me. Let me tell y'all something. You going on Amazon and ordering these cards is not going to give you the ability psychically to read people. Okay? Remember, every gift has to already be functioning before you get involved. If you were a seer before you got in voodoo, you're going to be a seer that going to practice the science of voodoo. If you are a seer and you get in Ifa, you're going to be a seer that practices the science of Ifa. Is anybody getting me? Huh? If you are a secretary and you're good at being a secretary, it doesn't matter if you're working for the government, working for yourself, or a company. Those are your skill sets. You are not going to get into voodoo. You're not going to get into Ifa, Palo Miambe, and become something that you were not designed to be. That's a deception. You're not going to get Moldavite and get all these powers. No, that's not how this works. Whatever you were born with, whatever talent that is, whatever your energy, your ashe is, that is what you're going to, and you can get stronger. You can get wiser. You can enlarge your territory. All that is true. You can have a very stronger relationship with your ancestors. All that is true. But please do not get into these ATRs. Assuming because you got a pot of Ogun, because you a crown Shango, that means something. It means something in the sense that you got initiated, but it does not determine your expertise or your skill set or your record, your resume. What determines your mastery is your resume. How many people you healed? How many people you defended? How many people you got out of jail? How many people you cursed? How many people you blessed? How many people you read? How many people you were correct when you read? You understand? Understand it's about development. Just like karate. Karate is there to teach you how to develop. Huh?
Raw sugar need a reading.
I can't hear you.
Raw sugar need a reading.
Raw sugar, where's that? Which side?
She's on TikTok. She need to post it.
Raw sugar wants a reading, post your zodiac sign.
And Nikki sent for a reading, but she need to post the zodiac too.
Nikki sent for a reading, but post your zodiac sign. I don't know. He didn't tell me which one. Sagittarius. Okay, he's gonna pick you up. Woo. I know I'm gonna get your reading right because this scarf is so tight. Woo. And the other one is Leo. Nikki is Leo. We're gonna do this Sagittarius first. Raw sugar 82 Sag. And burn this money incense. And those that don't know that even my money incense got protection in it. Because people come and patronize your business just to try to curse and hex your finances. Every customer ain't a customer trying to prosper you or support you. But you got to still get that money. So make sure you got protection. All right. We're going to read for Raw Sugar 82 Sagittarius. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark concerning Raw Sugar 82, the Sagittarian. What is it that this Sagittarian needs to be paying attention to? Sag, 80 Sagittarius, Raw Sugar 82. Raw Sugar 82, the Sagittarian. Show me, reveal to me, open my eyes with clarity regarding Raw Sugar 82, the Sagittarius. Nitty Osaya. Raw sugar. Let's see Sagittarius. Okay, raw sugar, 82. Your first card, raw sugar, is about freedom. So you're exactly right. Sagittarius, your freedom. Raw sugar, this is talking about freedom. Let's see what's going on with this Sag. This is my first card is always about shadow work. What's in the dark? What is it that wants you to pay attention to? It says, I perceive balance and harmony that fill all creation, especially in the hardships, the challenges, and the tests that I must face throughout life. With the power of this name, I arise with the strength to pass all those tests, to rise to a higher level of being, and to gain the joy and the fulfillment that accompanies true spiritual transformation. Now, sugar, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know what you're doing, sweetie, but I'm going to advise you to keep it up. Because for this to come into a Sagittarius and it's talking about freedom, this is talking about breakthrough. But look at what it said. To gain the joy and fulfillment that accompanies true spiritual transformation. I unlock the change of ego and achieve freedom. This is talking about your best asset, Sagittarius. This stuff is taking place. They want you to focus on your freedom, your higher level of learning. And it talks about you having strength to pass your test. Whatever you're going through, you're going to come through. You coming through, Sag. I like that. I wish it was my reading. Unconditional love, Sag. What is going on right now? It says, hey, again. Like attract like. When I emulate the Creator's love for all humankind, I bring love into my own life. This is what's going on. This is your middle card. This is what's coming. The law of attraction is in operation in your life right now, Sag. And other people and between humanity and the natural world. Remember, Sagittarius, because this is Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, it's abundance, it's about experiences. Whatever experiences that you desire to be going on in your life, make sure that you're vibrating at a higher frequency, because it is the strength of your power of attraction is operating right now. Do not speak negative. Do not focus on other people. Create harmony and balance for yourself and others, because whatever you desire is operating right now in your life. Now look at your outcome card. Banishing the remnants of evil. Look at her cards. Oh my God. Lamed Aleph Va. The light of this name deactivates negative energy and cleanses my environment. This, whatever you're going through, you're going to pass. You're going to overcome. Utilize wisdom. Make sure you're walking in harmony with yourself and other people. Be as fair as you can be. But it's talking about whatever that negativity or whatever the opposition is, it will be deactivated and clean, making sure that you're doing your cleansing, Sag. Make sure you're doing your cleansing. Psalm 51. I also encourage you, Sagittarius, because of your last card, to read Psalms 27 as well. All right. T card. All right. Money blessing for T card. Got you. Money blessing. Let me tell y'all something about my money blessing. It don't just bring money to you. It also keeps it hard for negativity or ill will. Somebody don't necessarily have to be burning a candle on you. Let me tell y'all another curse that's out there. It comes from broke people, or people that's always in a need. If somebody think you got money or resources, they can literally, because they place a purpose on your money for them, and they try to draw your money to them. And my money blessing will also protect your money from them, the beggars. There's an energy out there called the beggars, and they are waiting for you to cash your check. They're waiting for you to get your money, and they already done said what they in their mind. So a man thinketh, so is he. And they direct that energy on your finances or whatever your resources you have. So remember that. My money blessing instant don't just bring money, but it protects against poverty and negativity from hexes and curses. All right. Did I get anybody else?
Yes, the Leo.
All right. My Leo. Nikki the Leo, thank you. I am going through a lot and I'm getting a divorce and I have been chased from my house. Sweetheart, let me tell you something. Get that. Let me tell you this. My reversal instant, because I'm trying to tell you, I got some tools on there. You a Sagittarius, my reversal instant, that High John the Conqueror, and that Blockbuster, and that bath to cleanse yourself. But you gonna come through because that's what it's just in your cards. Now we for the read for my Leo. Go right on my website. My website is in my bio, and purchase that or book a consultation with me. All right, let me brush some more of this money. All right, I'm gonna read for this Leo, y'all. And let me tell y'all something. If y'all have not ordered my Petty Pee Wee shirts, y'all so petty. She said, yes, I'm ready. I know that's right. Let's get with the weapons of our warfare, mighty through God, and to pull it down on stronghold. All right, Nikki, where you at? No. You don't have to try to, you're a Sagittarius. You don't have to say, you just need to get the tools you need to give you what you need. And let me tell you another one that's really good to make sure you don't get depressed is that oil of gladness. I made that tailor-made from Exodus to help deal with people with depression. That's something I use. It'll clear up your emotional part, your heart chakra. That oil of gladness. Nikki, where you at? Nikki the Leo, where you at? Where you at, Nikki? Nikki! I'm your granddaddy. See that right here? Okay, got you. Ready. Let me smoke these cards so we can read for this Leo.
That's it.
All right, this is my last read. Okay. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Show me what is going on for Nikki the Leo. Nikki the Leo. Nikki the Leo. Hear these words which I speak as I call upon thee. What does this Leo needs to be paying attention to? Huh? Oh, thank you so much. All right, Leo, you got me stirred up. Something going on. Nikki the Leo. Eva Sando Rabashe. Inando Bobokosa. Nederiosai. Nikki the Leo. Nikki Ederiosai. Woo. Ebasa. Rabashe. Nederiosai. What is it that this Leo needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Leo needs to be paying attention to? Here we go, Nikki the Leo. Oh. All right, Leo, here we go. Your first card. Finish what you start. Leo, when this comes to a Leo, because Leo has tendency to be lazy, something is going on where they want you to. It says, Lamed Kuf Bet. It said, I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. Nikki, this card is pointing out that you need to be complete what you start. Do not get fixated on what you're going through. Make sure your focus on where you're going through, where you're going to. Don't get fixated on what you're going through. Get your focus on where you're going to. It talks about your tasks and your goals. Then your middle card, my God, talking about removing hatred, ill will. It says Resh Yud Yud. What's going on, Nikki? It said, I need to be painfully honest. I acknowledge that every person or group of people that stir up feelings of anger, envy, malice, total disgust, or any combination thereof. With the light of this name, I have the power to drop the poisonous negative feelings that exist inside of me. Leo, y'all know Leo rules the heart. You're going to need some of my oil, bowel cleanser and that oil of gladness. Something is going on. Do not allow people. In order for you to get to where you cannot be distracted by people, places, and things. Keep your focus. This is talking about being honest about what's upsetting you, but not being anchored down into what is upsetting you, that you forget about what you're supposed to be doing. Do not get caught up in your feelings, Leo. Okay? Your outcome card. It says the death of death. Your outcome card. Kingmaker. What up? Yes, you can. Nun Yud Tav. I now focus my attention and meditate with total conviction and certainty about the absolute demise of the angel of death once and for all. Did you hear this, Leo? It said, I now focus my attention and meditate on total conviction. Your first card is talking about completing what you started. And your last card, which is your outcome card, after you deal with the issues of your heart, talks about you focusing on total conviction and certainty. And death is talking about bringing something to an end. So whatever you're going through, as you take care of certain things and you do certain cleansing, things will be brought to an end, but it will be brought to a peaceful end, a healthy end. What's going on with this Leo? You hear me, Nikki? I'm here for it. Let me tell you, I'm going to give you these Psalms. If I were you, I would read Psalm 21. And I will also read Psalms 59. Psalm 21 and Psalm 59. That will help you out, Leo. Hey, Kingmaker. Thank you, Cedric, for the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Let me smoke these cards. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light, regarding Kingmaker Sagittarius. Kingmaker Sagittarius. Kingmaker Sagittarius. What is it that this Sagittarius needs to be paying attention to? This is... What is it that my church administrator has spoken? What is it that this Sagittarius Kingmaker needs to be focused on? What's in the dark? Bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. For Kingmaker, the Sagittarius. Kingmaker, the Sagittarius. Show me and bring it to my sight. Your first card, Kingmaker. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Thank y'all. And make sure you guys are joining my YouTube account. Your first card, Sagittarius, is freedom. What they want you to focus on, freedom. It says Mem Zadok Resh. It says, I perceive the balance and the harmony fills all creation, especially in the hardships, the challenges, and the tests that I now must face throughout life. Sagittarius. With the power of this name, I arise with the strength to pass all those tests, to rise to a higher level, a higher level of being, and to gain joy and fulfillment that accompanies true spiritual transformation. It says, I unlock the chains of ego and achieve freedom. You need to focus. Look at there. Harmony and balance. Two can't walk together except they agree. Your middle card, Sagittarius, Kingmaker. It says no guilt. It says, hey, chet, shit, ebasa. I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect on some of my more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I've caused others. I ask the light to eradicate all my negative attributes. The force called repentance, spiritually repairs my past sins and diminishes the dark side of my nature. This is going on presently right now in transformation and talking about the light that is taking place in your life right now is eradicating negative influences. It is also saying understand the pain of individuals. But this is your outcome card. This is such a Sagittarius. Removing any hatred or ill will. Sagittarius, y'all pray for us Sagittarius. Please don't do us wrong. Resh Yud Yud. It said, I need to be painfully honest. Is this not so Sagittarius? I acknowledge every person or group of people that stirs the feeling of anger, envy, malice, total disgust, or any combination thereof. With the light of this name, I have the power to drop poisonous feelings that exist inside of me. This is this is talking about removing pain, feelings, issues from your existence in order for you to get the victory that you are seeking. Because this came up in your shadow reading, that your freedom is dealt with in passing your test. Not allowing, because this is not easy for a Sagittarius, do not allow your experiences with other people, places, and things to damage you and change you. Prophetess Lathers, prophet said this thing, and I've never forgot this. If the enemy cannot get you through the storm, he will get you by the storm. In other words, the remnants of what you've gone through can be just as destructive as actually going through the trial. Huh? I'm trying to tell y'all something. If you are Sagittarius, if you got a Sagittarius sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, this right here is a struggle. Don't allow what you've gone through, the remnants of what you've gone through, to totally deviate you from being who you really are because of the people you have encountered. This is not going to be easy, but right here, especially for this particular Sagittarius, for where you're headed in your true spiritual transformation, you have to deal. And that oil of gladness incense will help. Also, that black tourmaline helps us to maintain, because we're quick tempered and quick to get angry or disturbed. Black tourmaline. I would read Psalm 23 for your guidance, and also read 27 for your overcoming, and also read Psalms 100. Kingmaker. And I'm going to do what my church administrator said. Come on. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that stuck it out with me to the end. I appreciate, if you have not liked up under my video, please do so. Share my video. I appreciate each and every one of you. And those that have Cash App and supported me on tonight, I appreciate you as well. And I am going to be burning for their $20 Cash App for Trironda Reversal, Al Marie, Blockbuster, Mario, Blockbuster, T Carter, Money Blessing. And I got one phone call. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm going to take this off as soon as I get off of here. This thing is tight. All right, I want to thank so much Brother Mario, Kingmaker, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Then we got Ashley Dawkins, Kimberly Dawkins. We got Gemini, Cancer. Then we got T. Carter, Scorpio, gorgeous Scorpio. Verna. See, I'm going to need all three of them. I know that's right. Thank you so much for joining us. I got gorgeous. Brother Johnny, my Cancer. Jelly Sweets. Ha! Thank you. I got you 3 times in one night. A, B, C, D. Then I got Sister Tree Aries. Trey, my Cancer. Alicia Sanders, thank you so much. Mama Susan, Gemini. Al Marie. Kimberly Simpson, Gemini. Andrew, the Sagittarius. I think. Kimberly Dawkins. Did I get everybody? Harriet. Thank you so much. I think I did right. I think I got Mother Susan. But Mother Susan, my Gemini, I'll talk to you soon. God bless.